Hello, LegendAqua here. Welcome to my 3 most regretful characters that I've pulled in Gacha games. The first being, obviously, in Honkai Star Rail. And a lot of people who might have watched my No Light Cones and Relics runs probably know who is the character that I'm going to be talking about. It's not Fushan. It's not Fushan. She's plenty useful. No, one of the characters that I regret pulling is you. Okay, reasonings. Reasonings why? Well, let's go into his stats and look at that HP. Look at that HP. Because of my conditions with this account being no light cones and relics, yeah, it still kept like that. I never broke the rule. Because I can't up his stats, he can't be the DPS I need. And that is a huge problem when his HP is only 1,000. So, why did I pull for him in the first place? Knowing the conditions that's placed on him and his playstyle, because I was like thinking very hard whether I should get him or not, and even in one of my challenge run parts, I did say I will not be getting Blade, yet I got him. Why? The deer. The deer was an absolute roadblock for this kind of challenge run. Because as soon as Blade got to do his enhanced attack, which means taking off half of his HP and then doing an enhanced attack. By the way, I will also mention that he did not have this trace. You know, if he's above 50% or lower, incoming healing is up to 20%. Or this one, if Blade hits a weakness broken enemy after using Forest of Swords, he will restore equal to 5% of his max HP plus 100. Basically, his own self-restoration. I didn't have these. Why? Because he needs Fantilia's mats, and I was stuck at the deer. So, keep that in mind. So, by all technicality, if I do his enhanced attack, he's stuck at 500 HP unless Luchar heals him. But you may think, oh, Luchar should surely just heal him up and then you're all good, right? The deer negates that. Because as soon as Blade does the enhanced attack, especially during the third phase, I should mention, especially during the third phase, he can easily outrage him, which means I can't control him. If he goes below 50% after Luchar already healed somebody else, guess what happens? Blade is stuck at 50%, and then the deer can absolutely one-shot him afterwards. He was that useless for the deer. Yet, out of desperation, I pulled for Blade, thinking he could be useful against the deer. He was not. And then, what's worse is, after I defeated the deer, find that out how I actually managed to do that, but after I defeated the deer, I had one more boss to take care of, and that was Fantilia. And I thought, yeah, Fantilia is weak against wind, so I should bring in Blade. Easy one, right? Blade died in the second turn after Fantilia shifted into her second phase. She one-shotted Blade under the same conditions that the deer gave me. Essentially, Blade is useless to me against any bosses. And the thing is, he is designed to be a boss killer. Yet in this account, under the stipulations of no Lycons and relics, he is absolutely useless to me. Do you see why I regret pulling him? He's only good against trash mobs. Under this account and under the stipulations, he's only good with trash mobs and some elite mobs. That's it. You can see why I absolutely regret pulling for him. Do you know who I should have pulled instead of Blade? Her. I should have put for Jingliu instead. Because sure, they've got similar playstyles in a sense, mainly HP. Mainly the HP used, except that she uses other party members for her enhanced attack. That would have been better than the DPS dying immediately like Blade does. I should just pull for Jingliu. I have got no idea. Like, I guess it was our desperation why I pulled for Blade, because the deer was kicking my ass. But ultimately, yeah. Ultimately, Blade is probably one of my most regretful gacha pulls I've done on the Honkai Star Rail. If it was in any other account, Blade would have been perfect. But on this account, he is absolutely useless to me. I seriously don't know why I pulled for him. Okay, with that out of the way, let's move on to our next regretful character that I pulled, which is... And we are in Fate Grand Order JP. So, who is my next regretful character that I pulled for? Well, this one is going to be slightly different from Blade. You'll see what I mean. So, basically, it is... Let's just keep going up. We're almost there. So, it is... Who am I thinking about as my most regretful character that I've pulled? It's definitely one of these three. Is it Summer Castoria? Is it Summer Millicilin? No! It's... Ibuki. It's Ibuki Doji. Why? It's because I thought too fast. It may sound weird that I'm saying even that, but okay. Let's just put the situation into perspective here, shall we? Basically, it was during, obviously, the summer event, and there was going to be 3 banners coming out for this particular summer. But the thing is, it is technically 4 banners, the other one being a male-centric banner, but obviously I'm not concerning myself with that. There were 3 female-centric banners for summer. The first one already went, which is Proto Merlin. The second one was Summer Ibuki Doji. And the third one was Summer Skadi. Ibuki was obviously in the second. And let's just say, when I realized like Summer Skadi's playstyle, I misunderstood it. Yeah, I misunderstood it, and I thought, oh, okay, then Summer Skadi is not gonna be good. This was like me entirely misunderstanding her entire kit in a ways, and then I immediately pounced on, let's just get Summer Ibuki Doji because I do not have an Art Berserker, and the thing is, I don't have Ibuki Doji in any of my accounts. So, it was me basically being fueled by both waifu and a bit of meta. But the thing is, I should have got Summer Skadi. Because in this account, in my JP account, there is one card element I have not gotten yet. And I didn't think this ahead when I was pulling for Summer Ibuki Doji. I have lots of quick units. I don't have the support to give them, which is a huge problem. And if I realize that Summer Skadi gave me that quick support that I absolutely needed, this account would have been absolutely crazy. But considering I misunderstood Summer Skadi's playstyle, and I just wanted a Summer Arts Berserker in the form of Ibuki Doji, I just pulled for Ibuki Doji instead of Summer Skadi. It was absolutely stupid reason. It was stupid. It was absolutely stupid why I pulled for her. There is one upside to this, and that is that because like I technically had to spark for Summer Ibuki Doji, but on the offset of me trying to pull for Summer Ibuki Doji, I basically got MP5 Summer Eris, and she is crazy as a boss killer. That's the only offset. That's the only offset of me actually pulling on Summer Ibuki Doji's banner. But the bigger offset is the fact that because I pulled for Summer Ibuki Doji, my quick support, I have none. And I've got lots of great quick DPSs for me to use. I just can't use them because I don't have either Skadis. Yeah, you can kind of see why I regret pulling for Summer Ibuki Doji. It is, if you're kind of wondering why Summer Wuzetian is here, is because I actually got her from the free limited SR ticket this year. That's why she's here. That's the only reason she's here. If it wasn't, obviously, I would have had Summer Skadi instead because she's in the same banner as Summer Skadi. Just saying the rest of the reasonings here. So yeah, Summer Ibuki Doji, another character I absolutely regret pulling because I could have gone quick meta. I stuck with art. I don't know why I was thinking. Summer Skadi is obviously quick. Why would she suck at being a quick support? I was such an idiot. So, the last character I regret pulling for is... And we are in Idolmaster Cinderella Girl Starlight stage. So, who is my most regretful character that I pulled in this game, you might ask? No, it obviously isn't Makino Yagami. She's my most favorite character in the series, in the franchise, to be honest. No way. Absolutely no way it's her. Absolutely not. Even this one. Like, perfect. Anyways, it's not Makino Yagami. Who is it? Well, bit of backstory here. At the time, let's just say that the gacha was slightly different. And in this particular banner that featured Tsukasa Kiryu, the spark pull was actually limited at the time. It wasn't, you didn't get every other permanent SSRs in the game. Instead, it was limited to a fair few that you could get. Besides some SSR 1s, I believe, but SSR 2s were rare at the time to get, even if they were permanent. Like, you could not select who you could get at the time, from what I remember. And at the time, Tsukasa Kiryu's SSR 2 banner, I believe, had Chiaki Kurokawa's SSR 1. And this is the card that I regret pulling for. Why? Timing. So, remember back to what I said about Tsukasa Kiryu's second SSR coming out? Well, like, this is absolutely bad timing if you absolutely think about this. But after this banner, and after about a week or so, like week or two, you know how I said that SSR2s were rolling out and this was one of them? Guess who was next after Tsukasa? Like, give or take, like one other character afterwards, but from what I remember, after Tsukasa's SSR2, it was... Yeah, you're thinking correctly. Chiaiki's SSR2 came out straight afterwards. And I just sparked for Chiaiki's SSR1. It was absolutely horrible timing. Because, although yes, I do actually like this SSR1, however, her SSR2 absolutely trumps this one. It is so much better than this SSR1 card. Oh, like this one isn't even meta-wise because I don't care about skills in the game. I care more about the artwork and the idols that I like. I don't care about meta in this game. And because of that, you can absolutely see why just it was a huge, just absolutely bad timing. Absolutely bad timing. Blade's one, like, Blade, for me pulling him, it was just because out of desperation, because I was stuck. For Summer Ibuki, I was just being stupid. This one, for SSR1 Chaiki, it was just bad timing. I could have got Chaiki's SSR2. It's not that I wasn't thinking, because here's the thing. I wasn't thinking about the patterns that this game was trying to adopt with its SSR2 rollout. And I wanted to pull. Chiaiki's SSR1 was right there in the spark pull. I could have just done it. I could have just pulled during Tsukasa's banner and then just got Chiaiki. If I waited a week afterwards, I could have just as easily could have just went to Chiaiki's SSR2 banner, pull for her, and then just picked somebody else within the pull otherwise. She was technically my second most favorite unvoiced character. This was during the time that Makino was unvoiced at the time, which is why she's second at the time. And I could have just picked somebody else. It was just horrible timing. But yeah, that will do it for my most regretful characters that I pulled in gacha games. Comment below who your most regretful characters that you've pulled in gacha games are. Like, any of them, I would actually like to know. Like, if they were as painful as my choices, like, comment below, I guess, and let me know. With that, that'll do it for me. LA, out.